Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a track review of the new song released by Disturbed called Are You Ready? This is the first time I've talked about Disturbed on the channel, mostly because I don't have very strong opinions on the band as a whole. I enjoy 10,000 Fists as an album. I grew up kind of listening to it a lot, and I'm a fan of their Sound of Silence cover, but other than that, I've been somewhat indifferent to them over the years. With this new song and the announcement of their upcoming album that is set to be released in October, I thought it was long overdue for me to discuss Disturbed, because this song is very interesting to me. Going into the review of this song, we first have a synth riff to open it up. Hearing about the band saying that they were going to go in somewhat of a different direction for this album, the beginning did not surprise me very much. The main riff kicks in and David Draiman sings, "Are you ready?" before the song transitions into this two-note main guitar riff and David shouting, "Get up!" every couple seconds. The guitar tone here is shockingly thin, shockingly weak. No matter how loud I turn up the volume, all I can hear is this very high-end whine in the guitars, along with the decent drums that are more present in the mix because of the lack of guitars. The lack of the meaty guitars and bass in the riff and verse is very alarming to me, because to make a hard rock pump-up anthem like this work, you need that powerful guitar line in there, which this song does not have. The contrast of David's very energetic vocals and the fragile instrument work is somewhat amusing to me, almost a little bit funny in spots. What's even more strange about this extremely weak opening and main riff is that Kevin Churko produced this song, yet he also produced Disturbed's last album, Immortalized, which did not have the same glaring issues shown in this song. There were issues with Immortalized, of course, but those issues were kind of different than they are here. Just as an example, take a listen to The Vengeful One, the first single from their last album, and then listen to this song and focus closely on the guitars, please. Kinda weird, isn't it? The guitars do not sound alike, the drums sound completely different. It's very strange to me, actually. The drums are steady in the verse, while the guitars weave around David's vocals. The verse has some strong moments in its vocal melody because it's incredibly catchy, like most Disturbed songs are, but then surprisingly at the 1 minute mark, instead of launching into the chorus or a pre-chorus or whatever, it launches straight into a second verse, which is just like the first verse. In my opinion, not a flattering choice for the simple structure of this song. I think a good 30 seconds could have been trimmed off of this song, make it a 4-minute song instead of a 4.5-minute song, and I think it would have been a little better, because the lyrics aren't really doing much in the verses, so I don't really think they needed to have an extra verse in this song. The pre-chorus is really good though. It somewhat makes up for the added verse, because the progression builds up very well to the chorus. And this chorus is essentially David yelling, "Are you ready?" every 2 damn seconds, along with the timid little lead guitar part in the background that is kind of hard to hear. And the drums keeping everything very straightforward, of course. One last nitpick I have with the chorus also is the way David Draiman pronounces the word "art" several times, because the lyrics are like, "They aren't ready for you to prove them wrong." And he pronounces "aren't" as a rent. I'm not even joking here. If you listen to it, they aren't ready for you to prove them wrong, and I'm not really sure why he does that, to be honest. The lyrics are talking about how some hostile outside force is not ready for the subject of this song, because this song's written in second person entirely, to conquer the situation. It's kind of a pump-up motivational song. It doesn't do anything special or different. It's not particularly profound in any sense of the matter, but I could see why they would make this song, written in this manner, a single, because it's kind of just made to be a single, and I can very much tell so. And it doesn't surprise me, because Disturbed has always been one of those bands, like even when you go back into their earlier material, they've always had that very catchy sound that is good for radio, and I don't really have a problem with it. My problems with this song don't really have much to do with the fact that this is really radio friendly and simple and stuff, because like they can do simple well, and in the bridge here, this is proof of that, actually. The bridge is kind of what saves this song from complete mediocrity, because the lead guitar and the guitar solo bit that appears here really fits the mood of the song, and it overall works very well. Disturbed has always been good at this type of a bridge because there are several songs of theirs where they'll have little lead guitar bits that are really good. The guitars actually sound nice when it comes from a writing perspective, so I really like this part of the song. It's probably my favorite part of the song. And then it leads back into the last chorus, which repeats twice, and then David yells, "Are you ready?" approximately 10,000 more times before the song ends. Overall, even though I had a lot of negative things to say, I think this is an okay song. I know Disturbed can do a lot better than this though, because I've heard it from them in the past. Even though the vocal style here really calls back to 10,000 Fists a bit, which was kind of nice, this song makes me miss that album, if that makes any sense, because I still enjoy that album a lot to this day, and I think it was super well written. Overburdened legit is one of my favorite songs of all time. I wish they could, you know, hit gold like that again on this album. We'll have to see when it comes out. The album is called Evolution, which is like, what a creative title there, but I really do hope they have some good deep cuts on this album maybe, because I think they can still bring it. With that being said, the score I'm going to give Are You Ready by Disturbed is a strong 5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below about this song and what you think about Disturbed's upcoming album and this review in general, and if you're excited for the album or not. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.